Well, the biggest action they can take right now is to go to the PUC meeting on December the 7th. We need to have 400 or 500 people at that meeting. What normally happens is when they have any kind of a public hearing like that, you get 3 or 4 people up there, and it's not representative. So we need to have 400 or 500 people at each session. And then structure your comments so that they're justifiable comments. Don't just come up and say I have a high water bill.
These kind of all been replaced already with kinds that were that read differently. We don't have any of these round readers anymore. But these are the new style that we're putting in the ground. They basically work the same way.
We passed a resolution to ask the PUC to not raise the rate. That's the type of action we can take. I sat down and met with the Barstow Concerned Citizens Group yesterday. Councilmember Willie Haley and I both sat down with them to listen to their concerns and told them that we would support them and possibly look at another resolution to support them. But I think this has to come from the people more than the city council. I don't know that the PUC would listen as well to the city council as they would to the citizens of Barstow. So I hope at the meetings on the 7th that we get maybe 4 or 5 times the people we had here. And I think we probably had about 100 people or more here tonight.
The topics for this evening are discuss why we're here this evening. We're going to discuss water meter replacements, Golden State Water Company's commitment to the customer.
There's 100 cubic feet equals 748 gallons, okay? So if we multiply 119 hundredths by this amount, it comes out to 89,012 gallons. I would be floating down the street. I think there's 1 or 2 problems here. Your mathematical compilation for the bill is off, and or the meters are calibrated incorrectly. So 89,000 for 2 months, I couldn't use that much water.
Well, you did use that much water because that's what went through the meter.
No, that's incorrect.
I don't think it was an appropriate response on your part to tell the gentleman that that was correct. A more appropriate response on your part as being part of this company would have been to say, we will check it out. And that's all I have to say.
$100. And I almost quit watering, period, and I'm still getting $500 water bills. And then when I called, I used to call the office, I called the office and said, you got a water leak. I ain't got a water leak, I checked it. The meter don't even move.
Yeah.
I went around and checked everything, I replaced all my valves, everything.
And he was not going down. And when he stands up, he can read the meter. I have to go on my knees to read my meter. He didn't do it.
It depends on the person's eyesight. I can't. That depends on the person.
You seem to have us over a barrel. If we don't trust the meter that we have, or the new meter that you put in, we have to take time off of work. We have to go down at our expense, and you've transported that meter, and we have to take your word for it, which is not too good as far as I'm concerned anyway.
I live in an area outside Golden State Water Company service territory.
So have you ever had water bills this high, or?
Well, I live by myself, so as an individual in an apartment, I think my water bill is probably similar to an individual who's a single person in the Barstow area. Probably not much different. I think my water bills probably are around $50 or $60 a month.
Do you know if you have the state rate structure?
The rate structures are different, and they vary. I mean, each system is the rates are established differently.
Do you know if yours is lower or higher?
I don't know. Actually, I haven't compared my personal rate with Golden State Water Company's rate now.